Star Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace came out in the United States of America on May 19, 1999, 2 years before 9/11. Star Wars Episode 1 is the best movie of all time, and it isn't racist at all. And for all of those who don't like Jar Jar, at least they hired a black guy.
2 years before 9/11, when the world was innocent, Mr. Rogers was still alive. Kids can see it, adults can see it. And it was beautiful, it was colorful. The end of every Star Wars movie George Lucas directed ends with cheering. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was released 2 years before 9/11. There was no racism. Chrome ship. Natalie Portman drove a chrome ship. She didn't drive it, she had a pilot, I'm sure. Chrome ship. Name one other movie other than Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, that has a chrome ship. Double-sided lightsaber? A lightsaber, if you didn't already know, is a saber made of light. Two sides. Brand new. Never before seen. Two-sided lightsaber. Fight. Real fights, too. Not CG fights. Real guys with sticks. Sword fighting. They're not all lightweight like CG looks so frequently. Lightweight CG. The movie had drones. 1999 had drones flying around looking for Jedi. Beautiful scenes. Naboo. Naboo it's fictional, so I don't know which one. Roman-esque palace land atop a hill. Beautiful Earth-like planet, jungle, Roman palace. Sure, you had this underwater banished Gungan tribe. Gungans were weird humanoid frogs. Beautiful frogs. And Jar Jar is nice. People give Jar Jar so much crap. Jar Jar's the big, floppy, goofy follower. But he's also the leader. He's the one who ends up helping everybody in the end. He's nice. Yusa! Osa! Even no matter how someone speaks, what they're saying is more important than how they're saying it. Hi! You're so beautiful! Yeah, why are you speaking that way? Leave me alone, animal. Star Wars Episode 1, Jar Jar introduces C-3PO to R2-D2. That's wonderful. For the first time, they've never met. They're the robot friends. All through the 70s, robot friends. They're introduced to each other. They meet in 1999's George Lucas's 1999 Star Wars epic journey. Episode 1. Everybody craps on it because they think it's childlike and racist. It's not racist. They hired a black guy to act in one of the star roles. Jar Jar is a star in the movie. He's a star. I can't comprehend the hatred toward Jar Jar. Beautiful scenes. Beautiful scenes, Naboo, beautiful land. Outer space, the insides of planets. They go to the planet core, Naboo's planet core. Now, go. It's beautiful. Giant monsters in the ocean. They pop up. They're in this beautiful Roman village. It's incredible. They pass an underwater village land. Star Wars Episode 1 had all the best Star Wars people. Yoda, the evil Jedi, the Sith, the good Jedi, the Jedi. R2-D2, C-3PO, little baby Darth Vader. Incredible movie. All the stars. Natalie Portman, who was, I don't know if she was at the top of her career. She's been there for like 3 decades. She's about 30. Ewan McGregor, he's nice. Liam Neeson, he's gotten into some trouble lately over some, I guess he was hunting Africans. It was a tough statement from him. But, great actor. It was a movie for everyone. It had a queen, Natalie Portman, beautiful dresses, elaborate, heavily culture-inspired dresses. She was the queen of everyone on the planet. It was progressive. It was exciting. It had pod races, which were like hovering go-karts that were so fast, so fun. Kids and aliens racing on hovering go-karts. The coolest ideas. That develop those ideas, please. Because if you can't, then you should be quiet. Because they are great, great ideas. Double-sided lightsaber. It's like two Jedis and one guy. The movie wasn't perfect. The acting was a little goofy, was a little stiff. But it was a play. It should be, Star Wars Episode 1 should be watched as a play. Star Wars Episode 1, you watch it, the world falls away. There's nothing but you and Liam and little baby Darth Vader, he's a little pouty, but he'll get over it once he comes into his own and he starts murdering people with the Force. The Force is explained, even though it's a little confusing in Episode 1. The Force is explained by Liam, Qui-Gon. You have Ewan McGregor, who's Obi-Wan, young Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is the old man in the original, the first Star Wars ever release, ever. He's in one of the first scenes. This old man comes out of the woods and saves Luke Skywalker, our hero. The young version, as a young man. He's in Episode 1. As Ewan McGregor plays the young old man. That is excellent. Ew, but Jar Jar. Terrible. Terrible. You should be ashamed of yourselves. It's a wonderful movie. Thousands agree with me. Thousands. Maybe not millions, but there are many, many tens of thousands of people that will agree. Excellent movie. Excellent cast. Decent acting. Beautiful scenes. Great fight scenes. Praise be to George, the creator of such pleasant film works. Praise be to George and the rest of the crew, the whole crew that made Star Wars Episode 1. You watch the new ones. The new ones are good, but they're not great. Star Wars Episode 1 is great. All the newer ones, I'm not talking about Episode 2 and 3, which are both condemned for their own reasons. People think 3 is the best of the prequels. I think 1 is the best of the prequels. I think 3 is second. I think 2 is third. Rogue One is fantastic. This isn't about Rogue One. This is about Episode 1. The new Star Wars movies are good, but they're not fun. If you want to sit down with your children and watch a wonderful movie with colors and planes and fast races and fights where people don't die, they just kind of get injured and fall down. Except for Darth Maul, he gets cut in half. But there's no blood. He separates in half and he's still alive. It's like he's like a worm. Like both parts are still moving. He falls down a hole. But, you cheer because the bad guy died. The bad guy isn't black. The bad guy is red. Red and black. With horns like the devil. It's a fun journey. It's a 2-hour journey with beautiful scenery, beautiful sound, space exploration, planets, sand, Tatooine planet, underwater, Naboo planet, the surface of Naboo, which is a Roman palace, Coruscant, the planet of cities. It's such a good movie.